Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with 3 S's. I'm here, your host, Chantele Francis, with my collaboration with Couch Potatoes, Couch Potato Queens very only, Josh. How you doing today, Josh?
I'm doing amazing. How are you, Chantele?
I'm, busy as per usual, but things are going to finally start slowing down for me because Love Island USA is done after tonight. So I'll have like a nice 3 hours a day that's freed up. So I'm super excited about that. And then I can focus more on this one, Big Brother, which is like very good this week so far.
So
And
good.
then all the other stuff that I take care of. But
I
super
love
fun.
it.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Okay, so I started watching The Challenge this season, and I've been watching a long time, and I do a challenge show now, and I love it. I'm here for the challenge. Yes.
The challenge is amazing. I'm going to give you a link so you can do some homework and watch you can watch on Paramount Plus. So go back and watch. I'd say start at season 11 and watch all the way through. You would become a fan. You would love the challenge even more if you just did some homework as well, just to know the history of some of these people.
I've heard Final Reckoning is an amazing season.
I mean, it's not one of my favorites. It has some things that are happened that are pretty shocking, but I don't know if it's my favorite scene. But it does have Pauly and Natalie are in there.
Okay, and what is the season where Davon slays the day away? What season is that?
It might have been Final Reckoning.
Okay, to the Final Reckoning or the one after?
Or the one after, but those are those are in the 30s. I'm talking about the teens, 11, 12, 13. Those are what
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Jess is joining us. Hi, Jess. Thanks for being here. Jess. Hi, Steven. Hi, Ben. Hi, everyone. Is Claire doing okay? I think Claire is going to be okay. I haven't watched the feeds today, but I've listened to Taryn's updates. And if you have any more tea about what's going on, I think I'm up to date. Hello, Sophie. Hi, Lady Di.
I know. Yeah, from what I've heard, Claire should be safe and taken off the block tomorrow unless something crazy changes. Apparently, people are saying on Twitter if DX says something to Kyland, then Kyland won't use the veto. But most likely, Kyland's using the veto. That's what I think.
So Steven says, make it easier on him and have him start at Fresh Meat 2. Fresh Meat 2 is season 13. I was thinking Fresh Meat 1. So then he would meet Evelyn. He would also meet Kenny and Evan. You'd see their evolution, especially since they're not on the challenge anymore. And they're just some people that I think made the season. If they were still on the season, Johnny Bananas wouldn't have become a thing. Then Johnny Bananas, his first season was season 13, was the Duel.
The Duel
13, I think.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I just think 11, you just get to have a couple more seasons to learn about people. But Fresh Meat 2 would be a decent season to start out because that's the beginning of Cara Maria, beginning of Laurel. It would be a decent one as well.
All right.
So I think Fresh Meat 1, though, is a better place to start.
Okay, it has core.
Final Reckoning is cast is top tier. Yes, it wasn't the best. War of the World 1, I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm just an old OG fan though. Hi, Cameron. I'm not going to watch the stream because of spoilers. Oh shoot, yes, we will be updating what is going to be going on.
Oh yeah, we do our spoiler chat. We do. I know. And
Tracy says hello, Josh.
Hello, Tracy. I will say, Chantele, I'm ready for the episode tonight. I have my episode dinner. Okay, I'm here for it. It's ready to go. So
I like the fact that it's only 3 times a week. I'm sick of every day. So I'm just ready for some Big Brother. And the episodes have been very good this season. I'm interested to see how exactly the high roller competition plays out. I mean, I have an idea from what I've seen on the feeds, but it will be nice to see it live play out. So I am looking forward to the episode tonight.
Definitely.
If you want messiness, Final Reckoning is a great choice. Yeah, there's a lot of messiness in that one for sure. Okay. I just think if he starts back at 11 and goes all the way through, it will hold more water, how messy it actually is.
Okay. You sold me. I'm gonna do it. And for the seasons I miss, I'm sure I can find them somewhere that's not Paramount
Well,
Plus.
if you started 11, I think is on Paramount Plus. I have 11 to 20, or I have like 1 to 21 if you want like a link for that. But I do think that Paramount Plus does have that.
Let's 1 through 21. Let's go. All right.
I was trying to get more, and then the link died before I downloaded them all. Unfortunately. Oh, interesting. So Netflix has 2 random seasons of the challenge, and Hulu got 31 to 33. Yeah. Who cares? I mean, I haven't rewatched those seasons, so maybe I'll have a different love for them. But
so can you click on what Glory?
Hi, Sierra. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Natalie, Josh, you should have joined Jolene today. Uh-oh. Why?
Oh yeah, I know Jolene had her broadcast earlier, and she was supposed to go with Busy Blue today, and Busy Blue didn't show up. She was like, I should have had Josh on. My podcast today with Miss Chantele. I have my fabulosity with Reality Realnesss today. Sorry.
Ooh. I love it. I mean, if you wanted to do that though, like always know that like I'm very flexible. Like if
we have our Sunday schedule, girl. But no, I love Jolene, and I do both. I should do both. I could do everything.
If you ever have to push a time or whatever, I'm always gonna say yes. I'm always okay with it. Don't worry. If that's ever what you're thinking of, it's like, oh my god, we have a set time. I don't care.
She ended like right at 5 though, so it was like right when we went on anyway. But yeah, I was like, hey, I'll come on, say hello for a second. But it was like really close to when we went on, so I was like, hey.
Oh, so you did go on?
No, I didn't. But I sent a little message and said hello because I love her.
Okay. Well, next time though, like if you wanted to pop in, like and push this even later, whatever, I'm very flexible and easygoing. So Sophie agrees with me. You should start Fresh Meat 1. That's my thoughts. 2. Hi, B Bean. Let's do this. I haven't seen you in a while, B Bean. How are you?
Love B Bean.
Billy Jones. Love you too.
Yes, love it.
Oh, you awesome. Always.
You know what I did start though, before we talk more live feed, sorry I'm saying this, but Survivor Australia, I started it.
I haven't watched any of that one though. I've only watched obviously South Africa.
Oh, Australia is so good.
First half of because it was in 2 parts, the first episode. So I watched the first half of episode when they were doing the first challenge, but I don't know who went home or anything like that. So that like I'm very behind.
Okay.
It's on probably like week 3 or 4.
Perfect. Love that.
But maybe I'll catch up so we can like at least know like be going at the same time. But maybe I also want some freedom. I don't know, guys.
Love it.
Kenny is so problematic. I know, but you just still need to know the foundations of this challenge. Like it's just he's part of our history. I had a big crush on Kenny. I know he was a pile of garbage, but
Kenny was so cute. But didn't he apparently was he like the thing with Tanya? At the island, there was something that they like sexually harassed.
It wasn't on the island. No, it was on Rivals 2, Rivals 1 or Rivals 2.
Got it.
An alleged sexual assault between him, Kenny, her, and Evan, but it was settled outside of court. We don't know exactly what happened, and never blaming the victim, but I could also see Tanya misconstruing things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So it's just very hard to know what exactly happened because it was all settled outside of court, or like it was settled that like we can't talk about it anymore, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I hate Kevin and Evan, Johnny era. Yikes! But it's the beginning of the challenge. He needs to know the evolution of all these characters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love talking.
Like it's very addictive. Like you'll just blow through all. All the episodes are like a half an hour, so they're short. Like it's very enjoyable.
Let's go. Everyone wants to challenge today. There we go. We are.
The island, though, the island was so bad, though. But there's drama.
I love that.
That's season 16.
I love that.
I agree, Chantele. I'm a fan of the older seasons. Yeah, I mean, I just did a rewatch of them like a couple months ago, and like, even though they were problematic back in those days, it was okay, kind of how they were acting. You know what I mean? It was 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. Misogyny was kind of running rampant, especially on reality TV, and it's very interesting to see what people were allowed to say and how they were allowed to say it, and like that it was clear like the men just didn't give her any respect to women at all, and it's quite fascinating to see where we've come in terms of what we allow people to do. So I find it very fascinating, and it's also still very good, you know?
There we go. Love it.
So Kenny isn't on it because of sexual assault.
Yeah.
Tanya, I forgot her name with the toothbrush. It's
Tanya.
not, it's still alleged, guys. Still alleged.
I mean, all I remember of Tanya is her versus Beth. I did see that season where Tanya and Beth had a fight, and Tanya threw all of Beth's clothes in the pool. It was iconic.
I mean, Tanya has a fight with someone every season. I think even that season, Veronica slapped her. Like, I don't know.
Veronica.
You know, there's always something.
I heard Veronica makes a couple later appearances though.
Mm-hmm. She does.
Too. Wow.
She does. She's like, yeah, no, and just like lesbian affairs and making out with people. Yeah, she dated like Rachel for 3 years. Yeah.
Okay.
It's so that's what I'm saying. Like, you just need to know all the stuff. You need to know all the tea.
Okay, I will catch up on it. Maybe I'll do a rewatch of seasons if you want to do that once. Like,
I mean, I can't commit to that right now. But maybe like after in like the fall when there's only like I'm only doing Survivor.
I'm saying after Big Brother. Once Big Brother's over, I'm talking about.
Yeah, after when Survivor starts, I would probably only be doing Survivor at that time and The Bachelorette.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, I might be getting this mixed up with Bad Girls Club, but it was SA. I think you're right though. Like, no, it was the girl Tanya. You didn't. You're good. I need Josh to be introduced to Zaddy Darrell.
Oh, I already know Darrell. I've been watching Darrell for like 20 years. Okay, I know all about him.
What have you been watching him on?
He's won like every challenge he did, right? Like he has the best track record.
Yeah. But yes, Darrell, he was on Road Rules, which I would do like Road Rules season 2. That's something I'd do a rewatch of, like if we can find it.
You mean I think Campus Crawls? I like the later Road Rules when they were on better than.
Well, the only reason why I say 2 is because I already did season 1 last summer, so I would want to just like go maybe all the way up.
Okay, I'm here for it. Love it.
So, Sarah, Josh, I met Kennedy Davenport last night at a show. It was amazing. She can twirl the house down.
Yes, Kennedy. I love Kennedy.
Fun. Did she do some high kicks as well?
She did do some, oh, she better have. I love Kennedy. Underrated queen. Underrated. We love her.
I mean, I love Kennedy, her season. When she came back, though, she didn't slay it as much as I thought she was going to slay it.
I know, but I was so happy when she did, and I hope they bring her back again. I kind of want Kennedy back again in this era. I think this new era she'd do very well. I think.
Yes, I want to see a fresh season though. I haven't watched last night's episode yet, or Friday's episode, so I don't know what's happened next.
This last episode was kind of boring, but next episode is the game within a game. So yes,
I'm so over Jackson and Holly. Go away. Wait, what happened? Where did Jackson and Holly come from? Natalie, what happened? Feeling Survivor has too many twists for my liking. I'm old school Survivor lover. Yeah, I'm an old school person too. I haven't watched this season at all yet, so I don't know what you mean. But they do like twists and advantages and stuff like that.
Love that.
Hi, PPs. And do you guys watch Love Island? When I close my eyes, I tell sounds like cachet. Well, I do cover it. I've been covering it every day this season. So maybe I have some cachet-ness in my voice with her screams and her like, ah!
See, I never got into Love Island. I watched like a couple episodes, so I do know who Cachet is. And Cachet was the star of the season until Cachet got eliminated. Unfair. Hate that. But Alex definitely is going to cover it next year because Alex is like obsessed with it.
It's definitely a good cover. If she wants to pop on with me like once a week, I don't know if she'd be able to, or if she'd want to do it every day, but I'm like do a one.
I'm sure next summer she's going to want to because we may be adding another couch potato queen as well. Our friend V, they're non-binary and they've been awesome. So we're probably going to be bringing them on more too. So.
Amazing. Well, that is great that you're expanding the family. And PP, if you want to subscribe to Reality Realness, we've done every single episode of Love Island USA. The next day we did a recap and discussed everything that's been going on in that season. So if you want to catch up or even catch us tomorrow live at 3 p.m. Eastern, we will be talking about the finale episode tonight. So if you want to join us for that, we would love to have you.
Love that.
Make new friends.
We should talk Big Brother because I want to talk.
We should talk Big Brother. What would happen here? Sorry.
So veto competition. So veto competition happened. I think everyone had to put their bets on someone. For the there's 4 people that had to put bets on. So let me get this little thing right here. Where is this? Where are you? Where are you? What is this? So they all had to bet on a person. There was 4 people. So I think Claire definitely bet on Kyland if he could win. And if you were correct and the person you bet on won, you'd get a second veto, basically, is what it is. Here we go. Okay, so Claire bet on Kyland. Derek F bet on Brittany. Kyland bet on Alyssa. Sarah Beth bet on Azza. So if any of those 4 won, whoever bet on them would get another veto.
Which I think I do like this. I mean, and I believe they had to play another game beforehand in order for them to be able to bet. They had to, it seems like they had to maybe roll a ball and have it stay on a platform or something like that. And if it stayed on, they were going to be able to play, or they were going to be able to bet, something like that. I can't remember exactly what I've heard is going to be happening, but something to that effect. They had to play some sort of game to qualify them to be able to make this bet, and it was a $50 game. So everybody was able to, or qualified to being able to participate, but not necessarily to bet unless they qualified. So
and basically every week is going to be a different power for the next 3 weeks is what I'm getting.
Yeah. So it's going to be 3 weeks long. The different high roller twists. So this one is a $50 one. We're assuming that it's going to go up in value and obviously its power. So next week, what was it that was speculated? We're speculating that's going to be probably at least $100 to be able to enter. That would make the most sense because, like, the person from week 1 should be able to keep their money and be able to play week 2. Like, it wouldn't, if they only got $50. I just can't imagine them shutting out the person that is not getting money from the audience for it. Even if they save their money, they can't do it week 2. Like, I don't think that's fair. So I'm assuming that it will be $100 or $75 to be able to enter. And what was it for?
The first one was veto, the double veto. The second one was for the roulette. And then the third
one.
I
don't understand how the roulette works, but basically, like, someone gets taken off and then it goes to a random draw who's going to be nominated. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. So it's random who goes up on the block to replace them.
Which, okay, I love the cookout. I know the cookout are doing something really easy and really amazing, and it's not easy for Black people in general to be able to do well in these shows. So this is the first time that they're able to come together and work together to hopefully guarantee somebody of color wins, or a Black person wins specifically, since it's never happened before in the United States. So I understand the mission, but I also understand that there's still people that are there to play the game, and so it will shake it up a little bit, that it won't be it's so easy for them all to get to the end and win.
It won't be a steamroll. We don't want, I love the cookout, but we don't want a steamroll. A steamroll is not fun for viewers. You want twists. You want turns. At the end of the day, I want someone from the cookout to win. I just don't want all 6 cookouts getting to final 6. I want maybe 3 or 4.
I think the people that deserve to be in the final, 4, we'll say, or final 6 would be Tiffany, of course, Xavier, Kyland, and Hannah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are the 4 people that have been doing something in the game. I'm sorry, Azza. I was really rooting for you beforehand. I just don't understand your game. And I think it's because she was been able to be complacent because of the fact that she hasn't had to be, nobody's targeting her. She knows she's safe by the cookout. And so she knows that she has had the numbers for the most part for the last few weeks now. So she hasn't really felt scared, and it doesn't seem like she even cares to win. And so I can't really get behind her. She's just kind of messing up my favorites game.
And also the a vote goat. That's what I call him. The e-vote goat. Get it? Don't want him to win either.
No, no. Like he allowed himself to be put up on these. Like, I'll go up as a pawn, and now he's doing his part by faking being mad at Kyle. And I'm just like, no, this isn't where it's at, Derek. Like, I don't want people that think, sorry, Brittany did it too. They're part of the plan, so they're gonna go up as a pawn. It's like, no, fight to stay, do something.
I'm not here for him. I'm not here for him. Never have been. Well, maybe at the beginning, before the game started, I was totally here for him. And maybe like after the game, like I feel like I'd hang out with him and he doesn't like a lot of gay guys, he says he'd rather hang out with straight guys. So maybe I wouldn't have fun with him outside the game. So I'm just not a fan altogether. I can't stand him.
Why doesn't he like hanging out with gay guys?
That's so on the live feed that he's more friends with straight guys. He prefers straight guys and hanging out with straight people than the gays.
Is it so he can flirt with them? Because I know that it's a kind of like a fantasy of gay men to turn a gay straight man.
I mean, we've all been there, but I mean, did you see him and Kylan cuddling up yesterday? Because I did.
Kylan's pansexual,
so Kylan has hooked up with men before, is what he's saying.
I mean, I don't know. I think he's saying that he is not labeling himself as hetero.
Okay.
I'm not sure that if he's had a relationship with a man. The only person I saw him dating was somebody who was making a comparison to Sarah Beth, and it was a woman. Yeah. So I believe on the first night of the feeds he said he was pan. So he just loves a heart. So he's just,
he's a lover.
Just a lover.
All right.
Okay, are we going to watch X on the Beach? I've never seen it, but filming Route to Devon is back on Twitter. Yeah, so Devon's going to be on X on the Beach, and I think her ex is Jamar.
Is it?
I think, I mean, I could be, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out, like, who is Devon's ex? And I think it might be Jamar from Big Brother Canada 8.
I'm here for Devon on television on every show, every day. Like, Devon's one of my favorite reality TV contestants ever. Like, she's a legacy.
Yeah, I mean,
she's not that good of a player, but she's an icon.
Definitely could improve on her gameplay skills. But I will watch it. I don't know if I'll cover it, but I'll watch it for sure. I wish people didn't know each other, who each other bet on. Yeah, but like they could have decided beforehand, right? And people didn't have to maybe tell the truth. So we don't know if what they've said, who they've said they bet on is the truth.
Right. And we don't know for a fact. And Derek F is apparently saying that he got the 100. I want to see it. I'll believe it when I see it.
So with that, I heard, so what basically has been going on is that after the Thursday night show, for the rest of the night, people can vote up to 10 votes per 10 votes per phone number for the player that they want to give $100 to, and then 50, and then or 75, then 50. So basically, who's the most popular will get 100. The top 3, and then the top 4, 5, 6 will get 75, and then the last 5 will get $50. And so I heard the idea that maybe the reason why Derek F got so much is that people just wrote Derek and they just put F by accident, or like didn't know who was Derek F, who was Derek X, and just maybe made a mistake with having the same name.
They need to do something to differentiate the names if there's like
called not text.
Yeah. Can you imagine America's Vote and they vote the wrong way and Derek F gets America's Vote? Are you kidding? And
why are we voting by text?
I don't know. It was weird. I voted for Claire. Okay.
Claire's the only person to be voting for. I can't believe that she didn't get into the top tier.
I know.
I'm wondering though if it's because of the Derek faux pas. Because like if all those were actual Derek X votes, that means that maybe Tiffany or Xavier or Hannah would have moved up to the $100 spot, and then Claire probably would have moved up to the $75 spot.
Yeah.
Because all the fans, as far as I know, were voting for Claire. But
for sure.
are doing Derek X.
Casuals definitely voting Derek X.
And Brittany.
The casuals don't like the cookout.
Well, they don't like the cookout because it's too predictable, and the casuals are very middle America that usually they like Katie, the Bachelorette, like they, you know what I mean? Like they're just very much simple.
I mean, you know what I will say? My draft team's doing decent. Of the three of us, my draft team's doing the best.
No, I don't. I have to go. I haven't pulled that up yet.
I've only lost one person.
You have not lost one?
I've only lost one. I only lost Christian.
Christian's a big loss, though. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I still on this one, I still have Tiffany, Claire, and Kylan, and Alyssa. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have... No, I think I have Alyssa, Xavier...
Oh, wait. No, I had Whitney and... sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong draft. My other draft, I have Alyssa. I had Alyssa instead of Whitney. So this one I had Whitney and Brent. Sorry, correct.
I have... Well, I'm probably going to lose Brittany this week because Brittany's probably getting backdoored. But Brittany is going home.
I mean, I'm sad for Brittany, but like, if it's Brittany or Claire, like, sorry.
I'd rather it be Brittany.
Sorry, hopefully okay, the computer's being really slow, so I'll just let it kind of simmer for a little bit. I don't know if I'm frozen or not because it won't be bringing me back to that screen. Okay,
you're not frozen. I can still fully see you right now. You're good.
Okay, good.
Oh wait, you are frozen. Oh, now we're good. Now we're good.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can pull that up after, but like, I think too many things running at the same time, and my freaking computer is like, like,
it's all good.
Oh my god, I froze like that! Hilarious.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So yeah, if they didn't know who bet. Go ahead.
Yeah. So back to veto right now. So basically, it does seem like Brittany's about to be backdoored. Alyssa ended up winning the veto. It was an OTEV competition. So we got OTEV this week. Oh.
And what I thought was interesting is that they gave them the information about OTEV. Like they knew it was going to be OTEV. So everybody was starting to strategize on like how I'm going to shuffle or like scuffle through things. I'm going to go near, I'm going to go far. Like Big D says that he's going to follow Kylan around to try to tire him out. So I did like the fact that people were strategizing a game when usually they have the element of surprise and they don't get that opportunity. So what it seems like, though, now Kylan, Alyssa, and Claire were wanting any one of them to win it. What happened? Why is Kylan backtracking?
So Kylan, they want the plan. I think was to backdoor Brittany after the nominations were revealed. I think Kylan got. I think Tiffany kind of. We all know what Tiffany wants happens. Okay, Tiffany is the godfather of the season right now. What Tiffany wants, that's what happened. Every person that's gone is who Tiffany has wanted to go there.
Except for Christian. I think she would have rather Tristan stay.
She really wanted that Sarah Beth out. She was like willing to like chop off her arm and offer it to make sure Sarah Beth went out. We all saw last week. But this week she seems to be in somewhat control. But she wanted she didn't want Claire to go this week. She was having conversations with Hannah. She's having conversations with a few people. And then I think she somewhat convinced Kylan that the better move is to take out Brittany because Brittany told everyone that she got the $100 in the jackpot. And that's going to be a bigger threat because Tiffany knows she can control Claire and make sure that Claire doesn't put up members of the cookout. Which I think Claire would, honestly. I think Claire would secretly put up Derek F and Asa, but that's just me. But Tiffany thinks she can control Claire's vote. Well, they know that Brittany's a wild card. So right now, Brittany's the target, and the plan is to backdoor her.
Well, and also though, like with not like aside from the control of it all, if Brittany's going to say get $300, that means that if she sticks around for the next 2 weeks, she will be eligible to play for the coup d'etat. Mm-hmm. And that is a lot of power. I believe
the last power is a coup d'etat.
That's what maybe it's just speculation, but that's what I've heard that it is. So, that's pretty big power. Basically,
Wow.
I think they get to nominate anonymously.
That's huge. So they get to take both. So that person basically takes the power of the HOH and basically chooses both the nominations. I think it's like a coup d'etat though, but they get to play for veto. So it's like the whole week is taken from the HOH, basically.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it seems like, but I'm not 100% sure, obviously, because we haven't seen it on the show yet. But yeah, so it's a big power. No matter what, they're going to have control of who is the nominees.
Yeah.
And like, if that's the case, and if it's anybody but the cookout, the cookout would be in big trouble. If Brittany wins it, and there's not going to be that many people are going to be eligible to play for it. It's going to be Derek X would be somebody that they might want to be taking out next week because of the fact that he might have a lot of money. And depending on how much the value is of the third week to be able to play, it might be only the people that banked their money from week one that made the $100 each week. So I don't know how much it is going to be for the third week, but people that make $100 are most likely going to be able to play.
Oh my God, that means Derek F could totally get it. That would suck. That would really suck. That would really suck in this game.
Yeah, he has to go. Claire needs to win next week. Claire needs to get Derek X out.
I think Derek F needs. No, Derek, I think Claire
F.
needs
Sorry, F.
Yeah.
Well, either. Do you know what, though? She kind of needs to get Derek X out, too, but he's not coming for her. But but I said X.
Well, I do think that Derek X might have Claire's back more than most people. Like,
absolutely, he was like fighting for her to stay. So
100%. Derek X would have her back. Hannah, I think, would still have her back, and I think Tiffany still, to a point, has her back. She's trying to keep her as long as she can. I do feel like Tiffany's going to betray a cookout member for Claire. It's going to happen. I think Tiffany.
If a cookout member goes home, I think it's just going to relax the whole idea of getting the finals, all the 6 of them to the final 6. Like if just one of the cookout members go home, I think it'll just put a little bit of relief of pressure from Tiffany trying to make this huge monumental like happening. And instead it's like, okay, we can't do that. Let's just do the best that we can. We are all in the best position that we could possibly be in. Let's play our own game. So that's what I'm hoping will happen.
Oh, for sure.
And it's kind of like fire tokens, but they're only going to be valued for these next 3 weeks, and it allows you to play certain games that have prizes, very, very good twist prizes attached to them. So it's a currency in Big Brother, but it's only used for specific things. You're not going to be able to like buy something later with it. It's only for these next 3 weeks, and it's only for the 3 powers these 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I think it's gonna be a fun little twist. I think these powers are really big powers. So like giving a second veto and like the take yourself off the block, anything that saves you fully from the block is huge. And I wish they would have used these types of powers in other seasons.
Sometimes, right?
Why not season?
I none your business. I wish that they would add a new room to the house, like a tree house or sauna or something. That's cool.
Didn't they have one in season 9? They had a sauna. No, they had like.
I could be making it up, but I could picture a sauna, kind of something.
Or like a steam room. They had it in that, like, I don't know. I feel like in season 9 they did because it was the winter season that they did. But
I'd like to watch DX with DF for final 6. Switch.
I would too.
For DF. Yes, because he's a person of color. He deserves to be in the final 6, and not like deserves in the sense that like. He also is somebody that's not hugely represented. He's not represented hugely this season. And so I do think that he very easily should be part of that 6. Absolutely.
They should. I mean, I like how they diversified this season, though. It was great. It was really good. I really liked it. I like how this season is going. I am sorry, but I like how the pre-jury stage went. I liked Christian. I will say that. And Whitney was okay. Christian, I really liked him. And his response to the cookout, so good. It was did you see it?
No, I did not see it.
He said it was an honor being a part of a season with this.
what,
He
Christian?
literally says he feels honored that he was making history for Big Brother and being a part of the season, and he's totally here for it. And that's what I would say too. Okay, boo-hoo, it's a game. There's a bigger meaning to this season. And I do believe all the people are saying this is the only chance that it's gonna of this ever
No,
happening.
there's no way it will be happening.
Only chance. Next season, it won't happen. It won't. Unfortunately, I really hope it doesn't turn into like some sort of like race war next season. I hope it doesn't. I don't want it to happen. I hope that doesn't happen because that would just be really bad. That would,
I mean, also though, we just have to remember that people will still be hyper aware of how they're interacting with other people of other races. So it will be difficult for them, I would say, to be able to even talk about it, like who they're targeting in that way. Yeah. So it still might be okay. I don't know if it'll be race wars. So.
I hope that next season is like everybody, like everyone working with everyone. You know what I mean? Like I hope next season, like that's where it goes. Like just like everyone is people. It has nothing to do with what you look like or where you originated from. It doesn't have to do with that. I give this speech so much. I hope next season it's players aligning with players. That's regardless. You know what I mean? It's been like that before this season for the last 22 seasons. It was unfair. Like black men and women were treated like crap on the show. Crap, literally shat on every season. Like
only one person made final two. I think that was black, which was
and that's
season 2 or season 3.
Yeah,
like far away, long time ago. Yeah. Anyway, so Sophie, you are misunderstood here. Yes, my draft is doing okay. Both of them are doing decent, but my challenge draft, I didn't even lose a person. Fanta lost 3 people. Okay, I lost 0, and I had Logan on my team, which is like he won the daily and with Anissa. So I think my draft is doing okay.
So back to challenge though, I heard that Tasha is like a legend. Apparently,
I did hear that. I have Tasha on my team. Just saying.
Is she a legend? I've heard that she's.
I don't know. She's from BB Nigeria, I believe.
Someone said that she was like iconic on BB Nigeria.
Like, I've not seen it. I don't know. I've heard the same as you have.
Yeah, I've heard that though. I've heard she's a fun one.
I'm interested to see how these people play the game. So allegedly, it didn't accept your vote unless you specified which Derek. I know, but people might not know which Derek is F and which one is X. And F is it's just easy. I don't know. I can see people not being smart.
I mean, his dad is that boxer. So
like, I would be really disappointed if people were voting for Derek F after he was calling Tiffany a B on the show multiple times.
Okay, speaking of that, yesterday on the live feeds, he told Kylan it's okay for him to call a woman a bitch, but it's not okay for Kylan to.
Because he's gay. Like, sorry, don't call me a bitch.
No. I mean, I use it as slang term when I'm talking to my other gays and be like, oh, bitch, whatever. Like, that's one thing. But, like, saying this bitch, that bitch, she's a bitch. No, you don't say that. That's not appropriate, Derek F.
Yeah. I mean, I understand kind of how he was saying it, but how he was saying it about Tiffany wasn't in the way it would be like, that bitch was coming over here and he was whatever, like in that kind of attitude. It wasn't like telling the story about, instead of saying that woman, like saying that bitch kind of in a friendly slang way. He was saying it, no, he was calling her a bitch.
Yeah, and it was not cute.
Not happy.
Like, he's the most hated.
Big D or Derek X, absolutely.
Yes, Big D, Derek X, yes.
If you only vote Derek, they said to them, saying like Derek, 1 for Derek F, 2 for Derek X. I don't know if they know the difference. I don't know how smart they are.
Oh, once they probably all just pressed 1. They're like, I'll just press 1. There you go.
Between Brittany or Claire. Bye, Brittany. Yeah, sorry. I'm Claire all the way.
Yes.
I've seen screenshots of how people voted. Were you supposed to wait until confirmation from BB before you voted again? If you put Tiffany 10 times and then gotten confirmation, does it count as 1? I'm in Canada, so I couldn't vote. So I even tried to do like a texting service and it didn't allow me to vote. So I couldn't participate, which is another like stupidity of not doing it online? Why can't you do it online? Why does it have to be like from 1999, like text voting?
Yeah.
People are joking like that's what you used to do with the beginning of American Idol. Text your vote to
American Idol, yes. I was thinking of doing American Idol countdown of like the worst performances on Idol ever. I was thinking of doing it.
do it. Yeah, I mean, I can't do the the research, but that would be a fun.
I know the answers to that because I used to watch it back in the day.
I watched it back in the day for sure.
Yeah.
So Steven says, can we have Zingbot there already? When does Zingbot usually come? Final 6, 8?
Final 9, final 10. It probably will be next week or the week after.
That's fun.
It will be before the double eviction, so it'll probably be next week.
No, but it'd still be High Roller. Do you think they'd have the Zingbot and the High Roller at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zingbot is just the veto comp.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe it would be like not next week, but the week after. I can see that because the week after that would probably be the double eviction. Well, and how would you vote if you only had a landline? I guess you don't. Exactly. It's just very like bizarre that they would go back to voting when you could just like click a box on the site. Like, why can't I go to CBS and just click a box?
Weird. It was just weird. I bet you for the next thing, they were probably testing it out. They'll go back to a box next one. They will.
So stupid though.
Yeah.
So surprised that they did it. It's not clicking. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, we need blinds update. A blinds update.
A blinds update. That's something in our that's a Couch Potato Queen inside joke. So
what's the blinds update?
The blinds in my house are busted. Okay, we rent the house and our blinds have been busted since we got it. And we joked that we're trying to fix the blinds because where Alex usually sits, the blinds are busted. So Ben, no update on the blinds. It's still the same that it was before. Thank you.
Okay, well, good to know. And now that I'm updated as well with the blinds, thank you very much. Zingbot usually gets there in top 8. So where are we at? 10? 11? I mean, 9, I mean? Where are we right now? Week 6. 6 persons going home this week, so we'll be at top 10.
It will be either this next week or the week after. Double get Zen.
Easy target on Brittany's back. Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't want somebody that's not in the cookout to be eligible to put 2 cookout members on the block.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Very true.
Imagine Brittany being the first person in the jury house all by herself. She'd be doing TikToks. I'm sure.
Brittany in the jury house. Brittany in the jury house.
Don't say that out loud. Derek Evel win the coup d'etat power? Like, no. I mean, I think what they should do, if they're going to keep the texting, they should just put, like I think someone else said, just change the name of Big D or Derek X and just like make it very different so people don't get confused and they're not sure who is who.
Oh, for sure. No question.
I really just don't want Derek to be anywhere near that coup d'etat because, like, he already has HOH-itis and he's not even near HOH. He's on the block and he has HOH-itis. Hi, Anna. Thanks for joining us. Do you think production is trying to break up the cook-up team steamroll with this twist? I think they had it already planned. I think that they knew that they were doing this high rollers twist beforehand. And I think it just so happens. I think they just don't want any steamrolls whatsoever. So I think that just in case there was any sort of major lines coming in, it would give an opportunity to break this up. Sorry. So not specifically cookout, but I think any major alliance.
I agree. I agree with that statement 100% on that. I don't think they are trying. They just threw it out there to like rig the game or anything. I don't think they did that. I do think this was planned ahead of time. But you know what I do think though? Okay, here's what production can do. Okay, production can't interfere with the game. However, production can set people up for success as the game starts. Okay, so that's something that production could do. Do I think production likes the cookout? Absolutely. I think production's here for it. Production knows this is something that is people are going to love and it's necessary. So I do feel like production knows that. Are they going to rig the game? to break up the cookout? I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know if I think that production loves the cookout. I
You
think
don't
that
think so?
no, because I think that they're inherently not they made it 50% minorities, like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, fine, we're doing, kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's exactly what they want. I definitely
Yeah.
feel with Love Island specifically, they didn't want to have another Black winner back to back, and so they kind of influence things so that certain people would leave, and so chances are a Black person will not be winning this season, which is very interesting.
Of
So
Love Island.
Love Island.
Why?
So
Why? Like, it irks me that they'll set up like it just. I'm not even getting into it. It's so ridiculous. That
So I
production.
just can't imagine the same network being that excited about having an all Black alliance get to the end and forcing the hand of it that it has to be a Black winner. I just don't see CBS there yet. They maybe in 10 years they will be there, but right now a big part of their audience is not a fan of the cookout, and they're also playing to those people. And so
Yeah.
I would love for the CBS to be a little more open-minded and accepting of people of all backgrounds, but
Yeah.
this is very new for them, and I don't think that they really know what to do with it.
Yeah, this is still new. This is the first season that they've done. This is the first season that anyone that's on the show that is Black has made it to the jury ever, ever, ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's. I just think that's.
It's. I mean, I've never seen it before. It's just like, huh? What?
It's 2021. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
23 years it took? Like,
Yeah.
can't
So
even.
we had to talk with Derek X today regarding is he POC or white, and he got a laugh out of it. Really? She thinks he's white? Is that a joke?
No, I've heard Tiffany saying to people that Derek X is considered a person of color. She said that. She's like,
Maybe
why
she's
are we including him from this
him.
alliance?
Maybe just teasing him.
Yeah, she's definitely said that to people. She's wanted to trade him in for Derek F. Honestly, she's personally wanted.
I would do that. Sorry, the cause is pretty good still. Like Derek F or Derek X, I think they did a great job having all the people that, all the minorities actually, have made it to jury. So that's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
I haven't listened to all of Kai's talk, but I was already kind of getting fed up with them because he kind of like looks up in the air and like he talks in circles. And so I'm just kind of like, get to the point, get to the point, get to the point. I get fed up.
Doing that right now? Is he having his meetings, or is that going to be later tonight? Because I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with the Kyland meetings. He's apparently meeting with everyone today. I'm like, no.
Ben, okay, Ben says some tea. Tasha has a huge, massive fan base, and Tori was rude as F to her. Tori is done for. Sips tea. Okay. Ben, was it you that didn't like them the first episode? I love the premiere. I think I heard that. I might have been somebody else, but what did you like about the premiere of the challenge?
I loved the premiere. I thought it was really good.
I was here for it. I was like,
okay, do you know who I'm here for? And I know this is kind of controversial. I love Ashley. She is such a hot mess.
She's a hot mess. The reason why she's not loved is that on her season of The Real World, she was pretty racist. And so
okay, I did not know that. I did not know.
In the house with Corey and was talking about how like she has more money than him and like it was really bad. She actually was kicked off of The Real World, and so it took me a long time to start to like Ashley again, just because her first showing it wasn't great.
I'm sure. Hopefully, she has grown and
well, she's making out with Nelson now, so that is that, and she's a millionaire, so there's
there
that.
You go. There you go. But hopefully, she's grown since her season. That's all I hope, is that people learn from their mistake, educate themselves, and grow. That's what people should do.
Joseph, thanks for joining us. Yeah, I mean, the fact that David got $100 is a little questionable. That's why we're like, they must have messed up the vote. They meant to do Derek X.
Just a little bit.
You don't call any woman a B in that tone. He said it in anger. Absolutely. And if people were voting for him after doing that, it's just kind of disgusting. So
Love that.
Oh, Casey Fessy and Josh go quick. I do love Devin though. I love Devin. Like I have like a weird crush on him.
Oh,
Like
a weird crush. I'm obsessed with him. He is sexy, sexy. And that guy from Romania is sexy too. I will say that.
Who's the guy from Romania? Emmanuel? No.
Is it Anissa's partner? Anissa's partner.
No, he's from Spain. He's
Oh,
from
Spain.
Spain, a survivor to
Him?
Spania. He
Yes, and Emmanuel though too. Emmanuel has the tattoos, right?
yeah. I'm kind of into him, even though he looks like trouble, but like he would be someone that I would go for because like I like a little bit of a mess, you know?
I love that.
Kylan is really giving me a headache. Either he let the Blitz play him or he is too much of a chicken after Brittany got $100. Brittany is somebody you could honestly waste a double on. Well, I think that Kylan he got lost in the fact that he put up Claire and he doesn't want to follow through with it. I think he's just trying to backpedal out of this move because nobody's supporting him on it. And so he said that Claire wasn't the target. And so now he's like, oh, I have to take her off the block now. So what I was worried about is that, Alyssa would not use the veto because Alyssa, spoiler alert, won the veto, so won OTEV, and Kylan bet on Alyssa. So he was able to get a second veto. So apparently Alyssa is not going to use the veto, and Kylan is going to use the veto on Claire to show Claire that the loyalty or something. I'm like, if you put anybody on the block and without letting them know and like being part of the plan, there's no way that she's going to be forgiving you, but she'll say she is. And put up Brittany in the stead just because of the whole $100 thing. Claire is not going to be competitive that way. She's only gotten $50. And maybe he can, gain some favor with her. I don't think so.
Poor Brittany, those about to be blindsided though. This is just not going to be cute for her, and she's going to be going home. So, Brittany, we loved ya, but yeah. Did they really protect Erin though? They definitely showed her videos and called her out. They called her.
Did not protect Derek F's bad behavior like they protected Aaron Gates, Jackson Mickey, and Jack Matthews and Gina Bray. I mean, in the sense that like they played that clip on TV. Like on the feeds, Erin, you saw Erin how she was acting, but I don't think that they aired her what she said about like Helen or anything like that on the actual episode, highlighting it as a segment.
Yeah,
I don't remember Jackson being highlighted as a segment.
Jackson and okay, so what happened was Erin, they did make a segment about it. There was a segment about the race thing because there was also Amanda telling her like. America thinks you're a racist right now. They are literally asking us in the diary room about you and your comments right now. They did show it with a lot of her comments, and then they had Amanda. I remember the whole segment. Amanda confronts her. Erin's like laughs it off, and then Amanda has like this confessional, like this girl has some issues, and there's some racist behavior going on in the house right now. So they did do a segment on it during the show, and then Julie Chen called her out, which was one of the best moments in television. Was when Julie Chen said, well, and then do you remember seeing these scenes? She's like, well, we're from the South, so that's just what we say in the South. And then Julie's like, let me read back some of the things that you've said before. And I was like, yes, you go, get her, Jade. I was like, amazing. And then the same thing with Jack. They only talked about one thing. So Jack should have gotten a lot more than he did. They just talked about the rice pudding thing, that incident. That's all they talked about with him. And Jackson didn't get anything close to what he deserved to get. Anything. And Gina,
so I mean, I do think that I think that Derek F, they showed his colors, and I'm fine with how they treated him, to be fair. I don't think that they should have coddled him anymore. I'm happy that he will get the blowback that he deserves, and I don't think it'll be that much as to what the other people are saying. But it's bad. Like I don't like that at all, though, how he was speaking. So I'm happy that I could see that and at least make a decision about that.
Yeah.
So Joseph doesn't think that they knew the difference either. Honestly, either too many casuals voted or didn't protect it. Why would they glorify someone laying in a daybed calling Queen Tiffany a biatch? Exactly. It doesn't make any sense.
Not cute. Don't come after my queen.
Same, I'm in Canada too. That's why I was wondering if maybe that was the case. Did it count as only one vote? Wait, so how did you vote if you were from Canada? Oh, you're just asking because you have no idea how the voting would actually work. I get it. Where are you from, PP? I didn't vote. I'm not a real fan of twists that involve votes. They can rig it. I'm honestly scared if Daybed doesn't leave, he could get $750,000 by having a bitter jury.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone would vote for him to win. I think everyone knows he's not playing the game. So,
hi, Persephone. Hi, everyone online. You could have Derek photo up to ensure no voting confusion, or they can just have it on the website.
Right.
Like, can't we just have it on the CBS website? I don't know why we're going back to like
click the picture. Click the picture. I wish they had like 1 week where America could vote someone out.
It's too powerful. I mean,
just to send Derek F home. Well, maybe he wouldn't get sent home now.
I know, right? Who knows? Zingbo gets their final 9 or 8. Yes. Okay, Tiffany called DX today. If he considers himself POC or white, and he had a good. Oh, we said that already.
Yeah, I think we said that one.
But I guess it repeated in the chat. I can see him holding back on saying about until after the high rollers. That's what I'm anticipating.
There you go.
Derek would be the worst winner since Josh. Oh,
worst winner is Jackson.
Sorry?
Jackson's a worse winner than Josh.
But Jackson at least did more things. Like Josh was like really bad.
Oh yeah, Josh is really bad. Josh is horrible.
I think they could be doing too much for the show. We have head of household, high rollers, and noms. I could see them holding back noms till Wednesday's show. That's something I hate. Like this whole week has been pushed. Give me a full episode on Wednesday. Let me know the head of household on Thursday, and do whatever you want on the Sunday show. Like I just don't like when they push things ahead.
So I think what's going to happen. So they did nominations before High Roller. They did the nominations first. So what I think is going to happen, we're going to have nominations before halfway through the show, like they did with Battle of the Block back in the day. So the first half hour, we'll probably have nominations. And the second half hour, we'll have the High Roller.
Yeah, no, that's great. But like when they didn't finish this competition, I'm like, oh my God. So we still haven't seen the head of household competition, right? So it's just like head of household and nominations. And are we going to get the high rollers, or the high rollers going to be wait till Wednesday? Like, it's just like, Wednesday did not need to be a cliffhanger. That's all I'm saying.
It did not need to be a cliffhanger. It was,
and they could have done the head of household competition in the last 10 minutes of this episode on Thursday.
Right. I agree. It set it back.
Yes. So it's messed up, in my opinion, the timing for everything. If they push the high rollers to Wednesday, I think that's going to be a really big mistake. It doesn't work for me. Yes, and if you clicked a box, they could have a picture with a name. Super easy, super easy. I could make that for them. I with my limited website building skills, I could create a poll on their website very easily.
Very true.
Text voting is not fair to us old folks with our flip phones. I mean, it'd probably be more accurate.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my God, Brittany would have a rap ready for every person that comes to the jury house. Oh boy, she's gonna be sad though.
Derek F spent his entire game on the couch. No, but he's probably not going to the jury. We all know Derek F's in final two. We all know it's happening. Derek F the GOAT.
All right, let's kind of jump through. Anything else from the live feeds that you want to talk about?
No, I think we know. We're just awaiting on the veto ceremony tomorrow, and we'll find out more.
Yes, Logan is from Spain. He's cute. Very cute. The guy with all the tats, yeah, he's hot. Emmanuel. Which veto will be used first? Okay.
Alyssa.
Yeah. No, I heard, though, that Kylan's is used first.
Oh.
So, because that's what I was saying before, and I got sidetracked, is that I wonder, I imagine how shitty this would be if, Kylan says, I'm using it on Claire 100%, and then Alyssa says she's not using it, and then Kylan doesn't use it. Imagine that
Yeah.
happened. But I think that he has to use it first.
Oh yeah, because he has the second veto. Yeah, whoever had the second veto used it first, so he will use it first. Yes, that's true.
So, I mean, I was thinking, I'm like, oh my God, imagine he didn't use it and he got to use it second. And, ooh,
That's shady.
so shady. There's an act called Pluto TV, and they have the whole channel dedicated to the challenge, and they play the old season straight through. Okay. Okay, I'll check that out too.
Okay,
Thank you, Jess.
I'm checking it now.
Pluto. Okay, did you all hear that Rogan wants to box Fessy? I wonder if Derek F will do a boxing match. I don't think he would train for it, to be honest. I would love to see Rogan and Fessy. Yes. Pop him in the face. Oh, I remember Amanda having to be the one to tell Aaron she was being racist. So iconic.
Oh, so ironic because Amanda was apparently problematic too.
Oh. Why did Amanda say anything racist? I don't remember.
Not anything compared to what Aaron or Gina Marie said, but she was a little ignorant. A lot of them were ignorant that season. A lot of them. I don't know specifically what Amanda said. Honestly, she may have not been racist, but she was definitely ignorant on something.
In Texas, we're all so stereotyped. Don't act like that then. I'm just kidding. Yes, for BB15, they showed a lot of the racism. Remember, because I don't have access to live feeds, and it was before I tried finding clips on YouTube. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't remember these things accurately anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just blocked it out. Blocked it all out. I think you can use, I tried using an online texting app. The first one I used didn't work. And I was like, I'm not really putting this much effort into this. Yeah. Like, why are you making it me that I have to go and like buy a texting service so I can text for your show? Like, get out of here. Josh would be amazing. What was that from?
Hosting Big Brother after Julie Chen. I think Sophie said something like that.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you for the compliment.
Yes, you're from Toronto. I'm in Toronto as well, PP. What part of the city are you in? I host. Okay, so some people probably voted Derek, meaning Derek X. I know, but they counted it as Derek F. I know. They just don't know the difference. I'm sure of it. Hi, Marilyn. Thanks for joining us. I wonder if Zingbot will say anything to Weeping Myrtle, Sarah Beth. Probably. I think that they should send a new house guest in with first week immunity.
Maybe. All right. I'm here for it. I'm here.
Yeah. Why would they not do the knockout comp live? That's what's exciting about the knockout comp. Is like, well, who are they going to pick? Who are they going to pick? Who are they going to pick? Like, so who's the producers? What's happened to them?
I'm over Kylan's meetings. Over it. Like, I don't want another Kylan's meeting.
But Oz's answers were the best. Thanks, Boston girl. 2 vetoes can change votes, noms. Yeah, I don't think that anybody's going to take off.
That'll make it interesting, but I don't think it's going to happen. But it would be interesting, though, to see what would happen.
So somebody, I think it was Taryn, was speculating that maybe Alyssa used her veto and then took off Brittany and forced Kylan's hand to see what Kylan would do after.
Do you think she would do it?
No, but I like imagine he would probably put up Derek X.
And that might be the battle. And that I think might end the cookout.
Or Sarah Beth. Like maybe be like.
No, he wouldn't put out Sarah Beth. He'd put up Derek X, and that might end the cookout because I don't think Tiffany is willing to lose Derek X yet. I would love that to happen. Let's see.
So about that Christy COVID girl, she does not stop talking. Girl, we get it. You were once hot.
Oh.
She's a Gemini, though. No, she's Aquarius. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
It's true POV. It's true POV goes first.
So then Alyssa would use it first then.
I really think it doesn't make sense. I feel like the fake POV should go second. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll just have to see.
She doesn't use it, and then Kai takes Claire down. I think that if Kai doesn't use it though,
I think he's going to. I really think he's going to, unless something changes today. I think as of now, he is using it.
They play the same season over and over, though. I love watching the challenge. Whenever it's on, like, just TV, I'll just put it on just in the background. So I'm here for it. Hi, Darlene. Thanks for joining. Even though we're wrapping it up right now, getting to these final comments here. I hate both Rogan and Fessy, exactly. So I'd love to see them fight. This needs to happen to my least favorite reality TV men in history fighting each other. 100% with you, Ben. Amanda said to Candace, "Oh."
She did say something. I knew she said something.
That's not great.
Yeah, not cute.
Ugh. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yes, Philton Rontonian. I'm close to Queen West. Where are you? I'm by Casa Loma. Casa Loma's my hood. Casa Loma's like right there. Oh, I didn't call anybody, but like Casa Loma's very close.
Here for it.
All right, so we pretty much got to the end here. This is why Big Brother should do 2-hour episodes every once in a while. True, or just end the show with like they put so much filler in, right? If they just put the episode on Thursday, like the veto ceremony, they didn't need to open up with that because, like, I was saying that it would just been amazing if the final frame was how furious Christian was and just his face about the fact that he was just put up as a renom and not getting a chance to play. End the episode there, be like, oh my God, he did that to Christian. What happened? Like, I would be excited to watch, right? Not like oh, is he or isn't he? No, he did. How did he react? I think it's more impactful personally.
Yeah.
Then they would have had time to do the damn competition after and maybe get a little bit of an exit interview with Julie. I don't know.
I wish that we would have gotten more of an exit interview with Julie. I liked him. So, it's all good.
Whitney has apologized for a comment about Derek X.
I saw that Whitney's a bad person. I don't think Whitney's bad. Cancel me. I think Whitney was a little ignorant, but I don't think she's a bad person. I think she's very sweet. I think Whitney will learn from her mistakes. I truly believe that.
I haven't seen this for myself though, but I feel like she was on maybe with like Brent and somebody else.
Yeah.
And they weren't. I forget what happened, but she didn't come off in a good light. So I can't remember what that was all about though. And there was something, it was bad. And she was like, they were all siding together, maybe being like, oh, the cookout isn't fair or it's reverse racism or something. I might be making it up. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. Somebody in the chat, let me know what it is before I start like dragging this girl by accident.
Oh, never mind then. I revert that statement.
I'm frozen again. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Can you hear me though?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Casamilma, great area. Yes. Okay, there I'm back. Yes. I mean, I love Queen West, of course. Queen West is great. I don't know if it's gonna let me click. Well, it's our queue. It's our queue. The computer's not having it anymore.
Yeah.
Not having it. Well, thank you everybody so much for joining us here today. We do love our gossip fest, not strictly Big Brother, but reality TV or Big Brother television. I think we got all the important points of this week out here today, even though it was in a roundabout way. If I can pull it up, I'll try to pull up your stats. But do you have anything to say? Share it with the peoples, Joshy?
Yeah, you guys can follow me or subscribe to my channel. It's the Couch Potato Queens. The link is below in the info. If you're not already subscribing, we go on 6-7 days a week. You can follow us on Twitter at Couch Potato Queens. That's Couch Potato QWNZ. You want to follow us also on Instagram. It's Couch Potato Queens, QUEENS. And then my personal Twitter and Instagram is Mendels8, MENDELS, and the number 8. On Monday, we're doing Bachelor Pad at 10:15. On Wednesday, I do.
You guys are doing it at 10:15 because I was going to do it right after the episode as well.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if you guys were doing it, so maybe I'll do it on Tuesdays.
Yeah, Alex. I think Alex is going on for. I don't do the Bachelor. That's just what Alex.
No, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, they go on at 10:15 after the episode. Wednesday, I think we're gonna do the challenge on Thursday now before the eviction episode. So on Thursday, we're gonna be doing our challenge chat, which will be at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then also on Thursday at 9, right after the episode, we go on right after we go live to do our challenge chat. And then Friday we do drag race at 10:15. We might be making it a little bit earlier.
So just Natalie said that Whitney was being good things or saying good things about the cookout. Okay, that's good. And just remember hearing something. I don't remember specifically what it is. So sorry I said something without having full facts.
Yeah.
But I feel like she said something that people were like frustrated with what she had said. So I'll see if I can find that just to validate that story. Yes, JL, like I did see that on the episode about Derek X, and so she did apologize for that, and she did explain the Sandy Hook thing. But she said something else, though. We'll find it. But thank you guys for joining us. Absolutely. Thank you, PP. Thank you, Natalie, JL, Ben, Sophie, everybody else in the chat here today. There are a lot of you guys joining us in for this little conversation, and we very much appreciate it. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Reality Realness as well. We are doing a lot here on Reality Realness. I'm not sure when we'll go live with Bachelor in Paradise, but I think we'll see. We'll see what happens. We go live at the episode of Big Brother every episode it airs, as well as the challenge after the episode. 10:30s on Wednesdays. Fridays with Reality Pop, I'll be going live talking about the challenge with them. And then Saturday was with Sarah at Nerdtainment. We go live talking about Survivor South Africa at 6 p.m. Eastern. So I'm probably forgetting 10 shows that I'm doing at the same time, but you can find me if you subscribe and just ring that bell so you know when we go live. All right. So thanks, everybody. Thanks, Josh. Fun times.
Bye, guys.
Bye.